Welcome to the vlog. Today I'm eating an entire package of chicken. Deli chicken.
That's chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will you put it away? Or are you getting it out?
Okay, put it on the counter.
Okay. Two things. I ran 5 miles and I ran almost the whole time. There was a half mile at the beginning where I was walking because I was helping Davey make a silly reel. And then I ran another 5.5 miles or 4.5 miles. But I have a blister on my foot and I am really happy that I was able to run most of the time because it was very discouraging on Saturday when I ran 10 miles and it was 99% walking. But you know what I was thinking today?
Bye, love ya.
I want to encourage you guys. Bye, I love you. I want to encourage you guys to find a mountain close to you and just summit it. It doesn't have to be the biggest one, but I was just thinking about how we hiked Timpanogos and standing on the top of that mountain and that view.
That's something.
And just the accomplishment that we felt. Man.
I heard summiting can be like a thing people like, not like addicted to, but something you really enjoy doing. So you just seek out summits. Like that's a thing. Like, oh, let's go to this summit. Because it's such a cool thing.
I just got this this thought, just like how cool is it that you've summited a mountain and several of your kids have. All of my kids except for Frank and Evie have summited a mountain. What? That's cool.
I bet we could get them out, those two.
Now, but, well, Frank.
I'd have to carry him most of the way.
Evie too. I mean, Evie has the endurance because she can,
if she wants to.
It's 10 hours though.
It's a lot.
I would ask her to do
April's
that. Ender
actually
was a different
vowed
breed.
to never do it again.
That's true.
She says she'll do the hammock weight at the bottom thing.
But I remember
it takes a lot out of you.
Well, Ender was only like 8 when he went the first time.
He's a trooper. He's a
No,
tough
but he
kid.
was like all in and like that kid could go and run a marathon right now.
Yeah.
So like he has the endurance of like a horse.
Chuck Norris.
He is Chuck Norris. Ender's the coolest kid. I really do. Like in my mind, I'm just like Ender could do anything, whatever he puts his mind to. One time he was like, You showed him this like planking challenge. It was like 4.5 minutes. Bring Sally up. We played the song. He literally did it the first day he tried.
No big deal. Yeah.
Everyone else was dying, and he's just like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like, that kid is awesome. Anyway, just find a mountain and summit it. That is my challenge to you. And just like, think back on it often, how cool that is.
And then when life's mountains come at you, you can say, hey, if I did that, if I summited that mountain, I can overcome anything.
I've done hard things before.
I can do that.
Well, and you know what made me think of this is when we were talking to Zade a few weeks ago, he was like, it feels like I'm hiking Timpanogos every single day because his area in Peru is in a mountain and the people live up on the mountain and he has several appointments every day. So you're just hiking up the mountain, hiking down the mountain, hiking across the mountain, hiking back up the mountain. Like he's like 12 hours a day. I'm just on my feet walking or hiking every single day. He's like, I'm hiking Tip every single day, Mom. And I was like, I believe you. But it's cool that he was able to be like, I've done this. I've hiked Timp. Like it wasn't the first time him doing something that hard on his mission. I was happy that we had given him a positive experience of like, and like he's not mad about it. He's like, man, it's just hard, but he's content and he's happy where he's at and he's teaching people about Jesus. Like that's the best time, but it's the hardest time, I'm sure, but like you're doing the best work and he knows that. So anyway.
Speaking of that, let's summit a mountain this summer.
Yeah, what one?
I want to do Mount Nebo. I heard that's intense. Josiah was saying he wants to do that one.
Do you have to sleep overnight, like backpack?
I don't think it's a sleeper. I don't think so. It's quite there yet. But I think it's taller than Timpanogos. I believe. I'd have to look into that.
Or we could do Timpanogos again, even though I said I never would.
And
but you know what?
You will forget that you said that.
I would rather, it almost feels like I would rather hike Timpanogos than run that marathon. But that's not true because Timpanogos is like 10 hours and the marathon's going to be like 5. So I'd rather do the marathon.
40% going to do the marathon with you. I'm at 40% now.
Because you saw me today running?
No. It's my desire and willingness to put in the training to get fast again. I don't know if I'm there yet. But I am putting...
It would be super fun for me and you to just hang out for 5 hours at a race.
I know.
I've never done that before.
But I've inputted my fast training into the calendar that starts in another week or two, and I'll just see how it. I'm gonna try it for a few weeks, and if it's like, this ain't happening, because I did a long run and I was really tired on it, like not even close to the fitness I used to be. So I don't know.
My blister on my foot's telling me you're done.
I'm
supposed to run 12 miles in Phoenix. How is that gonna happen?
Do it before you leave. Do it on Wednesday.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, when do you leave? Thursday?
Yeah.
So yeah, just do it tomorrow. And then take the rest of the week off.
Tomorrow's my rest day.
Well, we're gonna adjust to make it happen because you won't.
I have a blister on my foot.
Okay.
Maybe we just skip it altogether and just do it next week.
You could do, well, you will do that, because...
What if they have a treadmill at their hotel and I just wake up early and do it?
I would be very impressed if you did that.
Well, now I just want to impress you.
If that's something that you're interested in, impressing me.
I am interested in that.
So.
Anytime I can impress Davey, I feel like I made a difference in the world.
I was impressing Daisy this morning. I was telling her about my glory days of basketball.
The kids were impressed that you went to college.
I didn't even know I attended college ever, physically, even one class.
You've never been to college? He was like, yes, I have. I played volleyball for 2 semesters at college.
I played 2 different seasons of college volleyball.
And then Ambree was like, wait, what? You guys, I am really hopeful that Ambree gets on a really good team next year for volleyball. She's working her butt off.
She's improved so much.
She's doing good, and she's a quick learner. Like, they're teaching her stuff, and they're like, whoa, you're a fast learner. They're saying that to her.
And she's right where a kid should be with sports, with can't get enough of it. Like, there's no begrudgingly going to any practice
she's like,
ever.
Mom,
she
can you
loves
sign me up
it.
for another
she wants
private
all the
lesson?
lessons. She wants all the games. There's no limit to what she wants to do. And for a kid,
play it for 12 hours out there.
Yeah, for a kid to be successful at a sport, they have to have that desire. If you're dragging your kid to a sport, they're not going to be successful at it. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's one thing we've never done as parents is made our kids do like an extracurricular that they didn't want to do. We always encourage them to pick something.
Or even try it once. And
yeah,
then
like try it
we
once,
don't keep
try
going
something.
But
if there's no passion, you don't got anything.
Because Daisy tried a variety of things. She tried wrestling, she tried tennis, she tried things, but she just didn't have passion for any of it. But she loves cheerleading, and we're so happy that she loves that. And we just like, I think it's important to introduce your kids to a variety of things and let them get a taste for it.
And that's so true. And not to like, I think some parents get caught up on sometimes of being like, well, I played basketball, so my kid has to play basketball, and they really want them to have that experience. But like, maybe they're a dancer, maybe they're a lacrosse player. Like, you can't just like.
And I'm kind of in the middle of both worlds, because basketball was the only thing that mattered to me in high school, like at all. But then I started dancing later in life, so I kind of have both backgrounds. So it is kind of weird that none of my kids have pursued basketball, but I'm not totally okay with it. Like,
yeah,
if they're happy doing what they're doing.
We did sign Frankie up for a mini basketball league.
It's probably starting pretty soon.
And I hope that he gets that little fire under him, but he might not. So we'll just see.
Hey, kids don't even have to play sports. Like,
no, I just think that they should
a lot of fun things they can learn.
Trying something, even if it's like a YouTube video and like trying to do a skill. Like, it's good to have some type of goal making process where you're trying to improve on some type of skill. I don't even care if it's piano, a musical instrument, something.
Actively engaged in something, so they're not just like
a vegetable
bored or watching TV. So no, they should be going after something.
Yeah, do it on their own skill level. So anyway, that's what we always try to get our kids to realize is like, we want you to be a part of something, and you choose what.
This is like a podcast. We should start the podcast back up.
We could do that. We just like to talk about stuff. And you know what? Sometimes we might even give bad advice. No, most of the time we try to give good advice. But...
I don't ever give bad advice. I'm a really good advice giver.
Okay, I gotta go.
I'm humble too.
I gotta go buy a mallard duck.
Is this happening? Did she
It's
earn money? Or is it for
she got
the
paid.
Easter Bunny?
No, Abby has some money she earned from doing something. She did like a video and she got paid some money.
Ender got a duck as a gift, and Evie's like,
jealous.
I'm all in. This has to be in my life.
But the thing is, the person that gave Ender the duck also really wants the duck. So, and their birthday's coming up, so I think we're gonna give them a duck also for their birthday. So I need to go buy a few. I need to go buy a couple of the ducks. They're kind of a big deal. Is it still up there? No, you got it down. He threw it up in the window.
All right, we actually are wrapping up the vlog now. That was the whole vlog for today. We just had a really good day today. Ended up the day with some scripture study and played hacky sack with the kids. Daisy brought home some yummy rolls from her work, and it's just a good day. I love the time that we get to spend together as a family. To me, that's the ultimate reward in life, is spending quality time with family and friends, just being together, and even centering it around God. Like, we got to read scriptures tonight, and then we had some fun as a family, and I thank my Heavenly Father every day that's something I get to do, that I get to spend every day with my kids, and I'm there when they go to school, and I'm there when they get home, and that we get to spend so much time together. Yes, the extracurriculars take them away, but I love that they're going after things and pursuing worthy goals like we were talking about earlier today. But it's just, I'm so grateful when we get to spend time together as a family. I mean, we miss Zade like crazy. He's off, putting God first in his life. And as the world continues to get crazier and crazier, if we can just focus on the right things and give first-class attention to first-class things. I heard that quote once, that stop giving second-class attention to first-class things, like the things that should be most important in your life, your relationship with God, your relationship with your family and your spouse and all that. Those are the things that should get our most attention. And so I'm grateful when I do get to spend that quality time together with family. So thanks for watching the vlog. We appreciate you guys. Find good everything. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
For us, it's a beautiful
ladies and gentlemen, expectations, reality.
Wow, Ambree.
That's prepared. And then
Who drew the other one?
I drew this. This is just printed.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
I can tell what it is. Expectations, reality.
Ambree, you've got a gift. You need to share it with the world. You've got a real gift.
She has right hair. No, tell me who it is.
I'll go make them a bottle.
Rapunzel. No, it's Hades. It's
Hades?
daughter
Oh
of
my
Hades.
goodness.
By Rapunzel.